It's now time to get into the groove. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do a drip groove on the outside perimeter of your cutting board, and we're going to do that with our router and a jig that we're going to make. And what that drip groove does is keep all those juices from running off the edge. To cut the groove, I'll use a 1/2 inch core box router bit. We're going to use a plunge router, which allows you to plunge the router bit below the surface. I have it set at 1/4 inch deep. From the edge of the router plate to the bit, we measure 3 inches. So for our groove to be 1 inch in from the end of the cutting board, we'll measure our jig base distance at 2 inches. Now you can go ahead and box out your cutting board with your 2-inch rips. Start with 2 opposing sides, cut them to the same length, and finish up with the other 2 with a perfect 2-inch wrap. For your router jig fence, grab some 1x stock tall enough for your cutting board and screw that in on end, boxing it out the same way, and this will be a guide for your router to go by. And make sure it's nice and snug. Now with your router, put your safety glasses on, get it in position, turn it on, plunge it down, lock it off, and then go in a clockwise formation to router out your piece. Be careful not to let the flat edge of the base near the fence. Well, it turns out that our test piece came out perfectly. So now what we're going to do is create the same type of jig around the actual cutting boards.